I dream of a sky where the lights never die down. I'm awake in my sleep and I'm falling to the ground. I want the answers to the questions of the reactions, whether it makes sense or the path is fatal attraction. Is it the whiteness of the cloud or the steam in my mirror? Is it the broken of a glass? Could it be more clearer? 'Cause I feel so alive. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. Through the rain and the hail and the fire, through whatever they bring, till I get my desire. Is it the whisper of an angel or the pounding of my heartbeat? Is it the playing of a record where the drumming in the bass meet? 'Cause I feel so alive. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down. 'Cause I feel so alive. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. No one can stop me even if they try. 'Cause I've been trying much too long. You can beat me down, I'll stay strong. 'Cause I feel so alive. Beat me down, I'll stay strong. You can beat me down. No matter what they try, I'ma stay so alive. I dream of a sky where the lights never die down. I'm awake in my sleep and I'm falling to the ground.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Buy me love, take me to places I don't know, guide me gently, show me how to love your soul, sing me songs, I'll make the moves, you write the words, we are something extraterrestrial, we grew. Baby, we grew. Baby, we grew. Baby, we grew. Didaga, keshira, baby. Ikeje kire, baby. about us, let it go down in history. I'm devoted to your heart, and if they try to have a piece of you, they don't have a clue. I'm a fool that's deep in love. I'm trying to refrain, I'm trying to make a change. I'm a mess when it comes to you. Let it be known to the queen and beyond, baby. Yeah. Buy me love. Take me to places I don't know. Guide me gently. Show me how to love your soul. Sing me songs. I'll make the moves, you write the words. We are something extraterrestrial. We groove, yeah. Baby, we groove. Baby, we groove. Baby, we groove. Didaga geshiria, baby. Didaga geshiria, baby. Didaga geshiria, baby. Didaga geshiria, baby. Said I wanna be your only, and I wanna see you daily. I wanna feel you near me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, welcome guys, welcome ladies and gentlemen. This is Power Up. Thank you so much for taking the time to journey with us. We are going to be cruising nice and easy all the way till 3:30 in the PM. Today is a Powerpuff Girls lineup. Yes, you heard me right. This is an all-women's affair. Pink Friday, as one of my guests was able to share with me. So again, I'm pretty excited. It's always a good time to spend the Friday afternoon with you guys. Remember, you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are Power Radio across all socials, and you can also call in live. Text us. The number to get us through is 0748379231. Again, the hashtag is Power Up or hashtag Powerpuff Girls Edition as well. So today I'm super excited. We're going to be talking to some amazing illustrious artists, and we are going to be looking at the Brikicho art exhibition that has been going on at the Nairobi Art Gallery, and it's set to close on the 27th of September. So you still have some, maybe I guess a week or so to still go there and check it out, and just immerse yourself in the world of art that is happening right now in the 254. So I am so excited to be having that conversation much later on. So my name is Wanyoike. I just realized I did not introduce myself. We will jump into some music, and then when we come back, we're going to do our conversation. We're going to jump right into our conversation today because it's a special edition, and we need to hear what the girlies have been doing in the world of arts exhibition as well. So let's take a quick break. When we come back, we get right into it. This is Powerpuff Girls special edition of the Power Up Show on Power Radio. See you in a bit.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Hold through the curtains, hold through my heart, then I patch them up. These holes in the curtains, holes in my heart, then I I paint them black, now they won't let the light in. I got lost in translation, in between the lines, no one can read. I broke myself in the places I didn't ever think what could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. Holes in the silence, holes in the chaos. How should I fix them up when I see holes in my wisdom, holes in my knowledge? How do I see the way when my eyes just won't open? See, I get lost in translation, in between the lines, no one can read. I break myself in the places I didn't ever think what could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. I still get lost in translation, in between the lines, no one can read. I still break myself in the places I didn't ever think would be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and not someone. I still get lost in translation, in between the lines, no one can read. I still break myself in the places I didn't ever think about could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. For someone, and that someone is me. For someone, and that someone is me.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Is me. It's really, is it too soon to say that I love you? Tell me what I'm to do, I cannot just lie to you. I suppose that it's actually happening, got my senses sharpening, can't believe Nina feels so much, and Nina exists every second week. Baby, oh my baby, I love you, I got you, I do get it, kahaba kaketi, I do na do nini, Texting I go and need tricky, but loving you is easy. You get me so easily. Picking you is like seasoning. Loving you 'cause you're into me, and picking you is like picking me, baby. Oh my baby, I love you. I got you. I do get it. Always asking me ni kwa nini. Picky mau. Picky mau. Picky mau. Loving the feeling I found. Picky mau.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Powerpuff Girls edition of the Power Up. Today we are looking at leading women at the art exhibition scene, and I'm super excited to be having that conversation with us. Remember, you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are Power Radio across all socials. Please do find us there. That was Brandy with Piki Piki, and before that was Njuki Karu with Holes. You know how we do. It's Pink Friday, so definitely a big shout out to the ladies, the Kenyan ladies who are doing an amazing job in the vocals and music scene in the 254 as well. Now, to jump right into our conversation, my guests are already in studio. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, how are y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Mko salama?
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we can start with introductions, and I will start with the lady sitting right next to me. Okay. Your name and just a little bit about who you are and the work that you do.
My name is Linah Muturi.
Mm-hmm.
But watu wananijua kama Vikisasi.
Okay.
I do arts, music, and I'm an actress too. Yeah, and I'm so happy to be here.
We are delighted that you could join us as well. Karibu.
Yeah, asante.
Yes, and to the one that is immediately after you.
My name is Rosebelle Njuki. People know me as Belle Arts. Yeah, I'm a hyper-realistic and abstract realism artist.
Those are reason ni kizungu mingi lakini ni sawa. You will tell us later on what those things are. Yes, and last but not least,
my name is Awur Onyango.
Hey.
I'm a third of African Art Agenda. So we're the organization that curated the exhibition. I'm the lead for visual culture and literature. I'm also an artist, so my work is also showing in the exhibition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So, Brikicho, this I will direct it to you. You know, it's a very beautiful, I think, constellation journeys of different works by these illustrious women and more. So, take us to the genesis of Brikicho. How did the idea of Brikicho come about?
So Brikicho is a question that we want to put out every year as the organization. I do a lot of the quote-unquote branding of our works, and I realize a lot of it is about play. Yeah. Right? Because I think play is like a sacred form of art. It's where we learn a lot of things. And so we decided to call it Brikicho because we're trying to look into things we're told don't exist, you know, things that are invisible, right? And when you're playing hide and seek, that's what you're seeking.
Right.
And so for us, this year, we decided to look into the women artists of Nairobi. When we put out the call, we were thinking about like the state of womanhood, just like with femicide rates, with the bodies that were being found in Kware, with Maandamano, and like the rise in violence against women, both online and in real life. And I'm very interested in like what I would call protest art, right? This idea that like whenever things are taking a turn for the worse, people turn to artists, whether it's musicians or visual artists or photographers, to speak about it and to help them process that.
Right.
So with Brikicho, I was just like, we're in this state where being a woman in Nairobi is very difficult. What are the women artists making, right? And that's we didn't say then bring us work that speaks to like this particular theme, because we also found that in the art world a lot of funding that comes is thematic. So you're told, we want you to make work about this and we want you to make work about this. But we wanted to know how artists are feeling and what they're making from that space.
Right.
And that's how the first Brikicho happened.
Right.
We're 5 months old as an organization, so we're not well known. We don't have a public presence or anything. So we didn't expect for 40 women artists to come out of the woodworks. But that's what happened, and we're super grateful.
And you're suffering from success
And
now.
We're suffering from that success because we're like, these are 40 women who like work from home or work from like these private studio spaces. So they're not seen in public often. And we want to be able to help them continue to make work, because it's very easy for especially women artists to stop making work because other life things are happening, and that comes first.
Right.
So as an arts organization, we're very interested in making like sustainable art ecosystems for women artists.
Got it.
So Brikicho is our first attempt
at that. And obviously you are the lead curator at Brikicho. And you know, there's I was going through the zine that you had shared with me, and some of the things that you want to address are, for example, the idea of private studios and public invisibility. What is the interplay between these two? Just kind of build up on making us understand why it's important for us to make the connections between private studio work. Private studios, which is basically the labor of love that the artists get themselves involved in. But oftentimes, on the other side of the spectrum is public invisibility, you know, and it's kind of very frustrating to think about it like that. But you can talk to us a little bit about the interplay between these two realities.
So as part of the exhibition, we made this zine, and we're going to make more of them, called Kenyan Women Artists, Private Studios, Public Invisibility. And we're about to launch it under Chobo, which again, my branding will play. We're trying to sell them as a pack of 5 so that you keep one and you share with other people, because we realize the digital space is very noisy. And you have to like have a lot of money to be able to be heard. So we're finding accessible ways for these women and their work to be heard.
Right.
But going back to that, there's private studios and there's public studios, right? So in Kenya, you have like Kuona Trust, that's a public studio space that you can go to. You have the Go Downs, which is still under construction, but that's also a public studio space. And you find that a lot of these spaces, even like Kobo, for example, are more male artists than female artists are stationed in those spaces. So when galleries go to look for art for their shows, they're finding men. Right, so you find that globally, 90% of artwork that's sold is made by men. Right, only 2% of like national art archives and collections are women's work. So when I come and I am studying Kenya's art history, I will find the men who have been doing the work.
Right.
I won't find the women.
Right.
And that's part of like what Brikicho is trying to uncover and talk about, and also solve. So now we have 40 women artists. You can't tell us that women are not making art in Nairobi, right? We found 40 of them and we've brought them to you. So if you're having a show and your show is only like the token one
male
woman,
domain,
then we have the right to ask you where are the other women, because we know 40 of them just from this one show. And that's part of the public invisibility that I'm talking about, because now 20 years from now, people would be able to say there were 40 women who showed work at this show. So you can't tell us that in 2025 there were no female artists. That's one of the wounds that we're trying to source. Because even the Nairobi Art Gallery has this one piece by Dame Magdalene Odundo, who's a world-famous ceramicist, Kenyan. Very few Kenyans know about her, right? And for us, that's like part of the suffering from success, because she's very successful in the art world everywhere else but home. Right? Yeah. And that's why we're trying to build Kenyan shows for Kenyan audiences. So that when Belle makes it, whatever making it looks like for her, when Linah makes it, whatever making it looks like for her, Kenyans are saying her name. It's not just Americans coming to tell us this is your art, you know. We know, and we grew that artist from like the very beginning. So that's the public invisibility side of it. Who is your public? Who are you making your work for?
Exactly.
And do they know your name?
But even just staying on that issue of visibility, in Kenya we have a class problem, right? That visibility of your art only matters when it is seen by a certain class of people, when it is seen in certain elitist spaces, when it's seen, like, basically there is, for your art to matter, it has to be seen by a certain kind of people. So talk to us a little bit about how do we diversify this visibility beyond the glass ceilings that are there, beyond this invisible, let me not call them invisible, but these structures that we've placed boundaries on ourselves for, and how does it undermine the work that you are trying so heavily to do? So for us, there were a few things when we're deciding where to have the show. One of our leading ethos is by this Sudanese proverb that says, we wish to bequeath upon our children roots and wings. Right? So you have to be rooted in your culture for you to be able to fly. Right. So if you're not rooted in, if there's no Kenyan art audience, there's no like international Kenyan artist, right? Because now there's international artists who happen to be Kenyan, and then there's art audiences that happen to be in Kenya. And one of the reasons why, even as we were curating the show, we're like, okay, we're going to make it a decapitalized zone. There's not going to be prices on the paintings. Is because we found that whenever Kenyan audiences go to galleries, and here we have a lot of commercial galleries. And commercial galleries are there to sell you work. And that means a few things. It means they can't have a show with 40 women if they're trying to sell you one painting by one woman, right? Because for them, like, who is making money? It's not who's talented. Sometimes the talent and the money combine, but a lot of the times it's like, who is the trendy artist, right? That's who we will feature, because that's who will sell, and art is not about trending and selling, right? A lot of us, I'm sure, like when the artists tell you about how they became an artist, they were fighting against, right? They didn't wake up and say, I'm going to make money selling art. They're like, no, I need to make money, and then I need to make art. Those two are like competing, right? And so, like, we can't trust the commercial space to tell us who we are or to tell us what our stories are, because they're only interested in the stories that sell. So as African Art Agenda, we're non-commercial. We don't sell the work. Right now, the work, if it sells, it's the museum that gets the 30% commission on the work. It's not us. For us, it's how do we bring audiences in? How do we allow them to experience the art in ways that make sense to them? Because also, if you go to commercial galleries, if they're not following you around to see
if you're going to buy, there's a kind of stiffness that's there. So even as we're making Brikicho, we're like, how do we make this so that Kenyan audiences have access to it?
Okay.
So even it being in town, like you just get off at GPO and the gallery is right there. That was super important to us, that it's somewhere people can access. Because right now, a lot of like the art stuff is happening in Westlands, it's happening in Kilimani, you have to be invited, it's very closed off. And we found that isn't helping to grow a Kenyan art audience. Because Kenyans understand art, Kenyans love art, Kenyans embrace art so much. I don't think there's a house that you can go into that I have a painting or a photo, right? And whether they've gotten it from Masai Market or they downloaded it illegally, like that hunger is there, right? So we're just trying to create that space for the Kenyan audience to meet the Kenyan artist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bless you for that.
Thank
now, let's get to know our artists a little bit better. And I'll start with you, Linah. If I trace back your childhood or how you grew up, would it show and tell that you would evolve into an artist?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us why and how. Yeah.
Because my dad used to be an artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like painting?
Yeah, paintings,
Okay.
pencils, everything. Yeah. So when I was a child, I used to see him drawing. So ukiona kuna vile mtoto akiona mzazi akifanya kitu hata yanafanya. So nikakuwa interested kabisa. Nikachukulia serious like juu nafanya pencils.
Okay.
Nikachukulia serious.
Yeah.
From that then from shule niliamua kwanza nisome kwanza, nikafanya college, then college nikasema acha sasa nichukulie art serious.
What did you study in college?
Patient attendant, caregiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is quite a leap. That was quite a leap. How and why? How?
Okay.
So how did you stumble upon artistry now after you go? So you went to college just for the degree and then you were like, now I want to focus fully on my art.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah. That was quite a leap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it difficult for you to come onto this side?
No. Yeah.
And how has your experience being part of the Brikicho exhibition been like? I mean, working with great women, you know.
It was amazing because it was very rare to find artist women because wengi sana ni wanaume wamejaa. So kupatana na artist mwingine mwanamke na feel poa. At least nisifeel ni kama nafanya art mimi mwanamke na wengi ni wanaume, you see. So when nilipatana na Brikicho, it was my first time to do exhibition and I was so happy. I met Bell Arts, tulipatana naye kwa group ya Entrepreneurly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even ndio tulijuana at least sasa.
Yeah.
I'm happy to meet the exhibition and I'm willing to work
with them. Take us through. There's one piece I saw that you had done, African Golden Woman.
Yeah.
First of all, how do you name your pieces? And then secondly, what is African Golden Woman all about?
That art, I did it on January this year. So it was an idea like, because I do beauty. Okay. And I love black women.
You do?
Yeah. I have a sister who is black skin.
Okay. Like dark
skin.
Yeah.
Ako form 2.
Okay.
So nikasema acha nifanye hiyo art. Yeah. Nika mix pamoja na natural hair because I have natural hair afro.
Okay. Yeah.
And makeup nika mix kiasi. And then I did a spray paint to represent African Golden Women. And that art inaongelelea kuhusu the dark skin. It's so expensive and so beautiful. That's why I did it.
That's why you did it.
Yeah.
What are some of your main explorations with your art? What are some of the themes and ideas do you find yourself mostly leaning towards in terms of the stories that you tell? Yeah.
I love cultural arts.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. You're really a woman of few words, yeah? Most of your stories are on we go and see. On the canvas.
I love really cultural nature. So I love the sculptures about the African culture. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it. Belle Arts, it's our time to know you just a little bit better. Yeah, so, tracing back to your childhood and how you grew up, would you say that it set you up for the artist and the woman that you are today?
Yes.
Tell us.
I think everyone who's met me from when I was young knew that I was going to be an artist somehow, somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, because I started drawing at like the age of 7. Those type of kids who used to draw in class. I know my mom would be watching this and be like,
munafunzwa calculus alani wewe unachora vitu zako wewe.
Those type of people who would be like, come and draw for us the grasshopper, we name the parts. Like that was me. You are that kid, right? So I knew from a long time ago I wanted to be an artist, but there was always this vibe with maybe teachers.
Yeah.
And sometimes even family, they were like, why? Okay, you do something else, but you also do art on the side, like it's a hobby.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, but okay, we'll see, we'll try.
Yeah.
So later on, I ventured into design. I made sure that anything I did as a career was art-centered.
Yeah.
Because at least I can put a bit of my artsiness in it. Yeah. So I did film. Yeah. Then I also did UI, UX. Then after that, after working a 9 to 5, I was like, you know what? No. I think I'm going to be an artist. So that's when I decided to I'm going to take it very seriously.
Got it.
That was in November last year. Yeah.
And it's been now coming to 1 year since you made that bold step.
Almost 1 year.
Almost. Yeah. How has the experience been? Because in terms of sustainability, the markets are not necessarily very exciting from the conversations I hear from artists as well. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm not putting so much pressure on myself because I know there's a lot that goes on. So I take whatever I learned in the fields I've been into. So there's that preparation. So I'd say I'm in a preparation stage, even if I've not yet sold any artwork. Maybe I'm now getting my name out there, doing more works. Yeah.
Brick by brick.
Yeah. I'm going to give it time.
Sure. Awesome. I got to see your piece, Notes of Silence. Yeah. Yes. How did you come up with naming it that, and what is your piece about?
So I draw a lot from emotions, and it's more or less like whatever I'm feeling, and then I put it into words, then I see how these words are going to turn out visually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually with what was going on during the Maandamano times, and everything just aligned when we were hearing the cases of women who are raped and there was nothing being done about it. So there's that silence, and not just in the society, but even in family. Everybody is like, okay, not everyone, but some people's families, when such a case happens to you, whether it's sexual assault or anything that happens to you that is traumatic, you're either told, let's not speak about it.
Yeah.
We're going to be causing problems.
Right.
Or even with what was going on with the Gen Z, that's still being silenced because why is it that we're going out to the streets and we're being told, you stay at home. You want us to be given 2 million? I mean, that's a form of silence. So that's what the Notes of Silence is. But it was mainly for the women who are told, and just be quiet about the story. We really can't do anything. Nothing can be done to help you. Ishafanyika.
Let me ask you, as a curator, how much is it a responsibility of you stewarding the responses, the emotional responses that we who come to experience the curatorial journey, how we interact with the work? Do you place yourself? Do you place that burden or pressure on yourself, or it's not at all your responsibility?
It's half and half.
Okay.
Yeah. because there's only so much I can control. And part of that is exhibition design. So even as we were designing how you'll feel when you're walking through the areas and what painting goes where, that I can do.
Right.
But I've also worked with galleries, and there was this one collector I'll never forget who liked yellow. Right, because it reminded him of a moment with him and his mother, and like those like visceral reactions to something I can't control because I don't know your story and your history. So there's someone who'll walk in and see something that takes them to a place, and I'm like, that I can't control. But I can control how much time you'll stop and like where you'll read, you know, the zine, and like the space that's there so that you can stand and look at a piece for as long as you need to. That I can control with exhibition design.
Right.
But you're like the emotional space that you're in, I can't.
It's not really up to you.
Yeah.
Linah, what about you? Now, you've made a piece, and of course people are going to come and interact with it. Maybe how do you navigate, and I don't know whether art can be misinterpreted. I think it can, but you know, in arts we say there's no right, there's no wrong. So when you're creating, are you thinking about what if people misinterpret what I'm trying to communicate here? And have you had instances where people kind of misinterpret the work that you do? Yeah, and how did you navigate that?
There's a piece I did. It's called Monochromed Lady. I did it a half white and half black. So when I did it like drawing a model. Amepaintiwa white. So venye nilieka kwa my page in Instagram, people said these are two people. But me naona ni modeler. So okay, mi sikwangi msi wa explain that, but watu wananiambia hiyo picha iko na meaning kubwa sana. Yeah, so when I did that African golden woman,
yes,
that one I did it with a lot of meaning.
Okay, right.
It's about black women with
celebrating black women and black womanhood.
The skin is so expensive. And I appreciate all the black women.
Okay. Belle Arts, what about you? Do you think when you're creating, how is this going to be interpreted on the other side?
No, not really, because I as much as I want to put my story in the piece, I also welcome people to interpret the artwork however they want it to, because the story can be always different. Like it doesn't have to be, let's say like the Notes of Silence, it doesn't have to be somebody else passed through gender-based violence. It could be something else that's keeping them silent. So I welcome anyone to interpret whatever it is that they want to interpret.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we cannot, yes, you want to jump in there?
I was just saying, because art is not a dictatorship, right? So
put that on a t-shirt.
So people are allowed to see, and one of like the super interesting things that I think artists tap into is that our reality is shared, right? Everyone is definitely seeing it from their own history. So I can't tell you how to see the color red, right? I might be using it for gender-based violence or something, and that's your favorite color. So you'll buy the painting because it's your favorite color, not because of the message that's being said.
Right.
But I was also going to say, like, for my painting that's in the exhibition, like From the Corpses Flowers Grow. I made that during the pandemic. I lost an aunt. There was a lot of death and uncertainty, and no one knows if we'll see each other again. Personally, I'm an introvert, so I was excited about not seeing people. But my housemate at the time was really struggling with, the idea that like she couldn't go to parties, she couldn't be surrounded by hundreds of people at the same time. That like community and communion, she was really missing it. And so when I was making the work, the eyes are flowers. And for me, flowers and like this idea of growth is that it takes like mud, right? It takes rotting things and maggots to make plants and flowers. And so this idea that there's all this death and all this uncertainty and all this grief, and from it beauty can come out was like what I was trying to express first to myself.
Right.
So even when I'm making work, I'm making it for me because I have to get it out.
Okay. Then if
I'm not
somebody
really,
loves and resonates with it, then plus.
Yeah, and that means that's like your person in a sense. So art is community building, and that's selfish in that way. So that if someone likes your art, you're going to be good friends, actually, because that's someone who understands you in a way that like other people
might really not get it.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about a very hot button issue, which is AI. Artificial intelligence is upon us. I don't know whether to say fortunately or unfortunately, but as I was researching for this show, I saw that last year in LA we had the first ever AI curatorial art exhibition called Dataland. And now AI is doing what y'all are doing. My goodness, what? So I want to know, let me start with you. How does AI and technology complicate your work, or how does it harness your work, if at all? And what would be, it would be interesting to hear, how do these two worlds collide and relate with each other? Where are you at?
So I think as an organization, we're like part of the .art, and .art work with what they call digital twins. So they use NFTs to secure your work. So as a painter, you take a photo of your painting, and then that photo becomes the digital twin for your painting, right? And because AI can super analyze your work, if someone else tries to copy your painting and sell it, then you have proof that like this is the original painting and this is a fake. So in that sense, like AI is helping artists secure their work. You're not going to find 10 versions of my painting being sold, right? And me not getting any money from it. Right? It gives me the legal standing to be like, oh, those are fakes and these people have stolen from me. So on that side of things, like AI is really helping.
Helpful.
On the other side, it's like when I watched, I think the first time I saw Kenya in this like dystopia stories was One Transformers, where there was like a Maasai running and a car turned into a transformer. And I'm using that as an analogy for a lot of us don't have our work online. A lot of the work that AI is stealing or borrowing from is not Kenyan or African. So we are saved by that. That erasure. That erasure has helped us keep our work safe. So whatever the AI is learning from is not African art. So it's one of those problems that again like go past us, and we're like, whew, okay. For once it's not us being stolen from. Hallelujah. So that's sort of like how we're navigating that space. We're like, oh, all these AI models are not learning art from Awur or Linah or Belle or Vania. They're learning Picasso and, you know, all these big white names. And that means that even when they're like making this art or mining this data, they're not mining Kenyan data. There's very little Kenyan data to start with.
Oh, she said it's dystopian. What about you? Where are you at with in terms of the relationship between AI and your work as an artist?
So for me, I think I've accepted that AI is here and it probably might be here to stay. So it's like the way that before, long time ago, people were using, what is it called, an abacus, the one for counting. And now calculators came. There's that evolution. So I feel like it's the same way with like AI. So maybe for me, on my end, I use it to generate reference images. So I feel like it helps me on that area. And it's it does steal a lot of people's work.
It does.
But if you once again, the prompting is what makes everything different. Because the piece I've actually done is by it's not by AI, the reference image is by AI. But even if you look at the reference image and the piece itself, it's actually very different. That just shows how an artist, even if AI can't get it to the level of the human way.
Linah, what is your relationship to AI in terms of creating?
For me, for me, AI, it's good, by the way.
Okay.
For me, it gives me the ideas.
Okay.
But for me, I feel it's like stealing something. It's okay, siwezi generate the image, but I like giving more energy to the art idea that I have rather than using AI. But I can say AI, it's good, by the way, because inapeana mtu ideas. Nikitaka kugenerate na generate ile picha nadai. Nikiona si hiyo, I just
unaachana nayo.
But mi upenda kupea more energy and more emotions to that art rather than using AI.
Okay.
So I don't use AI so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. And I think that's a very good place to take our first break right here. It's the Power Rap show. A very special edition. The Powerpuff Girls are in the building with me. We are discussing the Brikicho art exhibition. Miss Vania is already in studio with us, and so we are going to take a quick breather. When we come back, she's joining the chat, and we are going to continue our conversations about arts, women leading this space of arts exhibition as well. So please, if you want to get in touch with us, do so. We are across all platforms. That is Power Radio, PAWA Radio, across all platforms. Let's get this kiki going on. We will see you in just a little while.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
This is Hendrix Sam.
Misikatai, unanidai, akiwalahi, ninaogopa sitadinai. I want you to lie, ni vile I'm trying to find good love, baby. I'll be the one for you. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. If you wait for me, I don't need nobody else. I'm trying to find good love, baby, maybe, and I'll be the one for you, baby, maybe, I'll be the one for you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
I don't know what to say. All I think about is how you're making me crazy. All night, all day. I'll be walking around with a smile so blazing. You make me happier. I never thought in 1,000 years you'd be the one to make me feel this way. Yeah, I'm gonna dance with you for a night or two. Yeah, I'm made for you. No, you see it too. I'll hold space for you. If you want me to, yeah, I'll wait for you. There's no rush, you know. Oh yeah, 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 you make me happier, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you make me happier. Oh yeah, yeah, you make me happier. Yeah.
I'm feeding you this love, can you feed back? I'm giving you these kisses, can you kiss back? I only re-up so I can relax. Just friends, but there's more, I can see that. Lines crossed, now my wall's broken. Mali in my pocket like a token. Nearly at your friendship, cause clearly you be chosen. So hard to love, but you're so soft-spoken. I could play your favorite song on repeat. I would play your favorite song on repeat. Nikki cook, then you be a recipe. I could play your favorite song on repeat. And so it goes, different colored racks on some gold, cause you want it gold. Different colored racks for the bro, we be sipping full. Hoping that the pain keep canny cheapo. And hoping that you stay in the places I go.
Oh yeah, 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 you make me happier, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you make me happier. Oh yeah, yeah, you make me happier. Oh yeah. Know in my heart I'm made for you. I'm made for you. Knew from the start you'd want me to. You don't want me to, cause you're running through my mind. You're an angel, you came and found me. Hey, yeah. Know in my heart I'm made for you. I'm made for you. Knew from the start you don't want me to. You don't want me to, cause you're running through my mind. You're an angel, you came and found me.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still tuning into the Power Up, Powerpuff Girls edition on Power Radio, where you tune in and power up. Today, it's an all-women affair, and I am spoiled for choice. We are talking about women leading art exhibitions in Kenya. My lovely guests are still with me in studio, but one is just joining us right now for this next 1 hour, and I will allow her to introduce herself. Good. I wanted to say, good. Is it evening? No, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, Miss Vania. How are you?
Hi. Good afternoon. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Just happy to be here. Yeah, my name is Vania, and I'm a multidisciplinary artist, but my love is for painting and 3D art, so like sculpture.
Right.
Yeah, and in painting, it's mostly like abstract, figurative. So you can see figures. Sometimes they're abstracted, sometimes they're not, and it's also very expressive. Yeah.
Umesema vitu mingi na vizungu mingi. What does all that mean? What is figurative? What is abstract? Please, for my audience who might not know,
yes,
I am the audience.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, so I'd say abstract looks less real. So it's a step away from things that look like what they actually look like in real life.
Okay.
And then with expressive art, it has a lot of bold strokes and bold colors, and shapes are like distorted. And figurative means you might find human figures, or like close to human, or animal figures in the work as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it also fall under the category of surrealism?
It could.
It could?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not my work. I wouldn't call my work surrealist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was it? How did you end up becoming this type of artist that is into expression or the kind of art that you do?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. And I think in the last 2 years, it's become more clear to me.
Yes.
It's actually wild.
Yeah.
So I started off being very realistic or painting with a lot of, and drawing and painting with a lot of realism ever since I was very young. But then as I progressed, I just got this affinity towards lines and lines that are shaded in really... like scribbling. And the crazy thing is, I've had a recurring dream since I was like a kid of the whole world turning into scribbles.
Oh! What were you going through, Vania? The imagination is wild, bro.
And so when I started making all my paintings, moving from realism into like everything looking like scribbles, and then loving it, and then now playing that, adding a little bit more of realism so it wasn't just all scribbles. It just felt like it was really expressing something that I had inside. And also related with the right people, I guess, as we've discussed here, it just met people where they were at. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it would be nice to live in a world that turned into scribbles now that I'm thinking about it, because now we have to deal with one time and Kasongo, and I'm like, well, who needs that? Who needs that? Yeah. So obvious. So even you, art was not necessarily a negotiation. You knew from a very young age that you are going to pursue art professionally.
I knew from a very young age.
Okay.
Yes. I think what I didn't know was how I was going to do it. I had ideas when I was younger. I think it's also the conversation that we're having. You need to make money to make art.
Yes.
Fortunately or unfortunately for me, I had really good grades.
Okay.
So it did feel like I was throwing good grades away. And I guess for kind of the culture that we have here, you want to get good grades, get a good job, so that your life is in order.
Yes.
And I think that, my family wanted that for me. We want the best for our kids.
Yeah.
And it took being creative to think, how can I do both?
Right.
So I think I'm still making money using design and other things, but I've kept art as an important part of my journey. So I've been painting and then exhibiting since around 2015.
Wow.
So
that's 10 years.
Not as focused. Yeah, not as focused on art. So it's just been slowly on the side, building up.
Interesting. Talking about family dynamics, right? How does that conversation even go? Like, okay, hi mom, hi dad, or hi whoever is your guardian, I want to pursue art. How did that go? Can start with you, Vania.
Yeah. I remember my dad saying, "You can also do this." You can do art and also, maybe engineering or something. There was a time I was thinking about medicine. It's like, you don't have to pick one thing. Do you know the Renaissance man? They did so many things. They did science, they did painting. You don't have to throw all this away.
Yeah.
So I think it's been more of show than tell, and that's what I think got them on board. But they've always been the biggest fans of my work.
Wow.
They've always encouraged me.
Yeah.
So fun fact is that I was homeschooled, and they'd allow me time to create, to paint. They loved my work. I got in trouble for painting or drawing my teachers as they were speaking. They'd just be like, "That's so funny."
Yeah,
so I know I have their support.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you?
I think I'd say the same.
Okay.
It was more like show and rather than telling them. But before I quit my job, I had to tell my dad. I was like, I'm going to quit my job.
Yes.
And then
We figure it out.
Yeah, and do something good with myself. I didn't know how I'm going to tell them, like, I want to become like a full-time artist.
At this point, it feels like...
But I think later on I told them, told them, I'm just going to do art fully. So I think inside his head is like, so you're just going to be painting
and making money out of painting.
And it's like, yeah. And I had to now start putting myself into these galleries, the exhibitions, so that now I can fully show him. But even then, for me to want to pursue art before, I was like, just do design, do something. It's related to art. But no, I knew I wanted to do that. I want to paint. Right. I want to draw. I want to play with charcoal.
Awesome. Let me come to you, Linah. And of course, I'll throw this to the rest of the guests as well. What is your relationship with your work? Because I mean, sometimes, not every time you wake up and you're feeling what you put out there. Sometimes it's like, okay, hapa tungejaribu kidogo. Sometimes your work also sort of reflects back to you, and now you have to confront some issues about who you are. Do you get like that? And I've found a lot of artists are the ones who go through this sort of waves where like some works they like, others their relationship with their work is not necessarily up there. Others evolve just because of the process that some pieces of works they've had to endure as well. So we have this many moving parts as well. So how has your relationship with the works that you put out there maybe shaped you, or how do you relate with your works?
At first it wasn't easy. I used to do 9 to 5 work. Pale nilikuwa nafanya production services for 2 years.
Okay.
So nikaona nikiendelea hivi sitafanya ile talent napenda. So nikasema acha niache hii job nifanye arts. Though it wasn't easy. The relationship between me and my mom, she was like, unaacha job nifanye arts? Are you serious? Like tulivurutana hivyo for 1 year. Akaona niko serious. Nikauza picha 1, 2, 3, akaona niko serious. So okay, this art ni mimi sana najisupport, ni mimi najifunza because mimi nimejifunza hii art.
Wow.
So nikakuja hivyo pole pole, nikajua art supplies, nikajuana na artist wengine, tukagrow pole pole. Then I took it serious kabisa because my mom was like, utaka kwa nyumba ukichora kila saa. It wasn't easy, but akaona niko serious, and plus I do actress and music.
Okay,
so she was like, unafikiria talent itakupea pesa? So naangalia 9 to 5 careers. Nikamwambia Njuki giving huku Kenya hazipatikani.
Okay.
So nikasema acha nichukulie art serious because art ndio inanipea do sahi.
Right.
So nikifanya art inanipea do na promote sasa music yangu. Acting sasa ni baadaye, juu acting mimi na sasa najitafutia auditioning sivyo hivyo. But sasa asha kubali. Hata sasa nimemwambia naenda interview, ako so happy.
Is she watching?
Yes, she's watching.
Oh, hi mom.
Hata nimeona text hapo WhatsApp. Amefurahia sana.
Nice.
So amekubali nifanye hiyo.
Slowly warming to the idea. Okay, Rosebelle, what about you? What is your relationship with your work?
As I said, I draw from an emotional point of view. So everything comes with whatever I'm feeling. And as long as the feeling is really deep, I'm going to find a way to like put it on the canvas.
Awesome. Vania, and what about you? What is your relationship with your work?
I think it's somehow similar and different. I think it comes from thoughts and feelings that I want to express, but underlying there's always like a question. For example, the art that I shared for the Bikicho exhibition, it was centered around African women in the home. and showing them relaxing, and also questions about a woman's body in like Kenya today.
Yeah.
Because those paintings are in the nude, and what it makes people feel. So I think for me, what I create, I want people to feel something. There was a Mexican artist who said art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed.
Yeah.
And I think about that a lot. Yeah.
Okay. So we are at this juncture. You guys have come. You know, put out your illustrious works at Brikicho. What do you hope to achieve with this edition in terms of the impact that you hope it will have on the people that interact with your work? We can start with Linah.
I would like people to know my name from the art.
Yes.
And to grow my art.
Okay. Rosebelle?
I want people to relate to my work.
Yes.
And that they can either see whatever it is that they are going through through the artwork, and maybe get the comfort and be disturbed. That's it.
Yeah.
As long as it's hit home somewhere.
Right. Vania?
Yeah, I think all that, and I want to hear people's experience of my art. I think there's some people that have told me they feel like they can't be too close to the painting because they feel like its presence is really strong. I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's some paintings that I thought feel relaxing, but they say, no, I feel like that woman is just disturbed. And I'm like, okay. It's like, that's okay.
Yeah.
I just want to hear the things people are thinking and feeling as they look at my work. But I also wanted to have a community here in Kenya that knows my work, like Awara was saying, because it's different when you have people at home that actually know you as an artist and appreciate that instead of just outside or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do a little fun game, and it's called Myths and Misconceptions, and then you guys are going to be the myth busters. Because we can. Yes. So the first one is just random questions that I picked up there, and then we can discuss them later. So, number one, you have to understand art to enjoy it. True or false, and why?
Come again.
You have to understand art to enjoy it.
True.
Okay. Why?
Because for me, I can say it's I'm giving more energy and emotions and vibing. You see?
So for you, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Sawa. The other one is I'm going to direct it to Belle. Art only lives in galleries and museums.
No.
Tell us why.
False. Everything you see is art, basically.
Yeah.
Artists run the world.
They do.
I mean, for you to even, like when you move into a house and you decide you want to furnish the house, you're not just going to pick a random chair and be like, okay, I'm going to get a chair. You'll see a chair and you'll be like, okay, I like this chair. That's art.
Right.
That's an artisan.
Yeah. Okay.
On your walls, you'd want maybe photos or artwork. That's where we come in. Artists.
Yeah.
We paint, we draw.
Yeah.
You listen to music. Those are still artists. Art is everywhere. Yeah.
Vania, if it's not expensive, it's not real art.
Whoa, in 2025?
In 2025. In 2025.
Our capitalist society, I have to go with false for that. Yeah. Art is priceless. You can't put a price on it.
Correct.
And so, yeah, I think that it just explains it.
Right. Back to you. We are coming back this way. Only old art or historic art belongs in exhibitions. Belle Arts.
No. I think any artwork belongs in exhibition.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
my art is not old.
Yeah.
I just started it the other day.
Yeah.
And it's already in an exhibition.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think so, but it's good to also keep the old art there so that we see where we've come from and how art has evolved in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And lastly, Linah, if my art did not trend, then it did not matter.
No.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Anyone wants to respond to that?
Okay. So
Yeah.
if my art didn't trend,
Yeah.
you see, art is an expression.
Yes.
I wanted to express myself on the piece. It doesn't mean that if it did trend, if it's not trending now, that does not mean it won't trend in the future. So maybe the story is still sinking into people slowly, and people are slowly discovering it. So that doesn't mean that if it didn't trend, that it's not a good art piece.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about domesticating African stories. And I don't know whether that is even something that I can say without the fear of being cancelled. But I was reading through the zine, and one of the frustrations, even having conversations with Awor of air, is, you know, there are these women that she wanted to celebrate the likes of Malinda. We also have Rose Njao, we have Wanjiko and the likes, Musoke. And we've never even heard them, right? Even in our school, system, I don't think I have interacted with their names up until today, So there is this disconnect between the people that we should be celebrating and the figures that we should be celebrating in this world of art. But it's like our education system does not necessarily cater for that kind of conversation, and so it becomes sort of illegitimized as well. And that's why we have struggles with, no one has ever been patronized for saying, I want to become a doctor, and the parents go like, what? But when it's about art, there's many reservations, because maybe we are not normalized to the success stories. So how do we go about shifting those narratives? And beyond even shifting the narratives, at this point it feels like it's even creating the narrative itself, right? Because I mean, why was I learning about British colonial stories and the British colonial rule, and we never got to see our heroes in terms of like who Africans that are doing amazing work, architects of culture and stuff. So I'll start with you, Vania. What do you make of all that? Then the rest can go after you.
Yeah, I think part of the solution is what we're doing here. It's, having conversations, bring artists into the limelight. It's unfortunate, I'd say, that where we are right now, let's say you just enter an average school and ask about what Kenyan artist do you know, and I don't know how many kids would be able to name a Kenyan artist. Yeah. But if you just ask, do you know any artist? And they might name Michael, I don't know, Picasso or someone. I think that for Kenya right now, probably music has taken more of a present role in terms of artistic expression, which is amazing. And I think that, there's something that we miss when we don't appreciate just looking at beauty and being able to just appreciate looking at something beautiful or something that makes you feel something. Yeah. And I think that it starts with us, artists and friends of artists, pushing them, attending their shows, talking about them in family circles. But it also takes people like Awor prioritizing Kenyan audiences. And I think that we're at a turning point now. We're about to see Kenyan artists be recognized at home, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that would be exciting to live in, right? Yeah. Belle Arts, what about you?
I think people. That's a very deep one. I'd have to really think about it. Yeah.
Okay, Linah?
Same thing.
Same thing as well. Okay, sawa. Okay, let's talk now about pricing, and this is a question that I had asked Avni in the morning. You know, how do you guys decide how to price your works? Because it's not, again, and either I said in the morning that of course artists must be paid and paid well, right? But you know, this idea of, it's like you're always at the extremes of underpricing because you feel you're made to feel that you have to apologize for being an artist, because why do I see my life was doing well, you know, and this idea of viewing art as a luxury, right? And so why should I waste money, again air quotes, on a piece of art? So there's that side, but then again there's this other side of, I don't know how to really go about valuing my piece of art, because one, it's invaluable, but there's a lot of dynamics really when it comes to putting a price tag to the work that artists put out there. So I'll start with you, Linah. How do you go about pricing your pieces, and maybe to an artist who is struggling with that? Is there a formula? What can you tell them about valuating their art?
For me, there is formula because I do commission.
Okay.
And the African Golden Woman, which is in exhibition, that was my first time because challenge yangu ilikuwa kuprice hapo ndio saa juu ilikuwa exhibition, mi nafanya commission. Commission mi ulipisha kulingana na vile nimetumia materials, frames na unaangalia di labor nini. But the exhibition, it was quite challenging because nilieka a bit higher the way I sell it from commission.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you're comfortable sharing the prices. Maybe we should actually talk about the pricing openly so that we can just destabilize this continuous, exploitation of artists, right? We need to hear the figures. So what is the lowest amount that you've sold art to the highest, perhaps?
Like the same size, which is A3. For commission I do 6,000. But the enye iko kwa exhibition nimefanya ikiwa 35k.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've had, guys, wasanii msijianda price huku, money is there. Let's go to you, Belle Arts. Yeah. How do you go about pricing? And if you're comfortable, share what's the lowest you've ever gotten from art and what's the highest as we go.
Okay. So for me, I've also been doing the commission so far. That's what I did before, and I was just doing according to how the quality that you want and how long it would take me. So basically from 10,000 A3. Yeah. For this one, for the exhibition ones, of course it's different. The price varies. Award had mentioned that the museum takes like a 30% from the pieces that you sell. So you have to factor in that. But I've been talking to some artists and I was advised that you calculate according to the size maybe of your canvas. If your canvas is, let's say, 24 inch by 24 inches, you're going to multiply that. Then times maybe 100 shillings. That number times now 100 shillings.
Yeah.
So it's like you're charging per square inch. I find that that's a clear way and unbiased way, and it's a fair price if you're, let's say, starting out. There's people who do it against that's 24 by 24 by now maybe 800 shillings. So that means per square inch that artwork starts at 800 shillings. You see, it creates an easier way for you to price yourself rather than pricing too low or too high.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Plus now you have to look at your materials, what you're using.
Yeah.
The time, your story, if you put in your story.
Yes, right. Anyway, it's a labor of love. Yeah, Vania, how do you go about pricing your work?
Yeah, I think it's a tricky question, but the confidence increases as you continue in your art journey.
Okay.
I think earlier on when I was only mostly doing commissions, I would struggle.
Yeah.
But when I started painting my own series of works, for example, now if someone wants a commission, I ask which series of my work do you want it to fall under. So like making a painting of the art that I want to make, and I put it on there.
Yeah.
It's really, it varies. There's art pieces that I make that I just feel so attached to that I can't sell. That's when it's gonna stay in my house. It's with me. Because I can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
And then there's some. So for me, the standard is 100 centimeters by 100 because my pieces are usually bigger. And so that right now is at minimum 2,600. So that's around, I think, 350,000. And so that and then I calculate either down or up if the piece is bigger or smaller. But I think that what has helped me is really finding my clients or people that just love my work and are encouraging in that sense, because it's easy to get discouraged when someone's like, oh, I could do that, or like, really, is it really that much? Artists just love to inflate everything, cost, and it's not. Art it's something very personal, and also something, it is subjective. So I don't think I apologize anymore for putting that price on there. I'm just like, this is how much value I put on this piece.
I love
find
that.
somebody that will appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's focus now on some of the challenges that you go through. I mean, we live in Kenya, so we have issues of maybe censorship, right? Access to markets, that's something else that both locally and internationally as well. We also have lack of government policies that either, I don't want to say regulate, because whenever we have conversations about policy, it's always leaning towards regulation instead of it being mostly to create an environment for artists to thrive and to kind of just harness the work that they're trying to do. So we have a myriad of challenges. So talk to me about some of these challenges that I've mentioned, and if there are others that you have experienced through this journey of navigating and finding yourself and growing yourself as an artist. How did you navigate those challenges? So we'll start with you, Vania.
I think I was really blessed early on to find a good art lawyer that was able to give me advice, and I can share his contact. Name's Agnel. I don't know if somebody needs an art lawyer, but he's just really vast in that world, and that was just super helpful. Just even helping to read contracts before I sign them, and figure out what works best for both parties, and navigating the government also. So I think it's helpful to get advice from somebody who just knows that. So that was that was a blessing.
What about you?
For me, I'd say I just arrived.
You just arrived,
just arrived. So I'm still navigating through that path. I'll come for the number. So I haven't really faced those challenges, as I said. I've just started the other day, but I can foresee them coming.
You can
to be ready.
You want to troubleshoot mapema and your best?
Quick.
Okay, Linah.
For me, I can say I'm still growing.
Okay.
Kuna time niliibiwa art yangu ya A3. Na hii kitu iliniuma sana.
Ulikuwa ume-exhibit wapi?
Huku side za Mombasa Road. There's a club yenye walisema artist wanaweza kuja ku showcase their arts. nikauza 1, 2, ya 3
wakafanya ile kitu.
Ikaenda hivyo. So I didn't know at that time una grow pole hivyo. Then this year entrepreneurially walifungua event ya msanii usifumble. Walikuwa wanatufunza how to do your ukichora art yako unaweka kwa copyright.
Okay.
And to find your lawyer and everything. Sasa nikala hivyo from now kutoka hapo sasa nikasastaki mchezo sasa.
They will not catch you sleeping.
Yeah. So nika pole tuna grow nikilan.
Right. Okay. I think that's another good place to take our next break. We are still here with the ladies from the Brikicho Art Exhibition. By the way, guys, if you love yourself and you love seeing Kenyan women doing dope things, make your way to the Nairobi Art Gallery. The gallery, Brikicho, is continuing all the way. They've been there since August. They are continuing all the way till the 27th of September. The entrance fee is 150 shillings, I think. Yeah, yes. But I mean, that's pretty much sort of free to be able to see the array of illustrious work that these women have been working on. I went there yesterday myself, and I can tell you that you need to go and see what they have been working and cooking on. When we come back, we finalize on our conversation today. We have just short of 20 minutes to get over and done with the show. Coming up next is some music, and we will see you in a short bit. Keep it Pawa Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
This is Hendrik Sam.
Hekima mdomoni mwake na uzuri wake wasambaza kote. Heshima kwake ni msingi, akiipeana apewa kwa wingi. Kusu kusu kusu, wivu na wivu, jamaa yake mwendo wake. Kusu kusu kusu, wivu na wivu, jamaa yake. Manzi wa maana ni manzi wa nguvu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote. Ni manzi wa nguvu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote. Kazi zake ni za kuvutia, lote afanyalo afanyia Mungu, na ukweli ndiyo nguvu yake. Maombi moyoni yamuimarisha, na ujali wa mwingine chake yeye haki, usichana wake hadi wawe. Chali wa mwingine chake yeye haki, usichana wake. Manzi wa maana ni manzi wa nguvu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote. Ni manzi wa nguvu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote. Maana ni manzi wa Mungu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote. Ni manzi wa nguvu, manzi ambaye amwogopaye Mungu siku zake zote.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Lakini sielewi dunia nzima uliona mimi ndio mshenzi na hii tabia sijaiona na watu wengi na haya huna ukisema ni mapenzi na vile umejamsa tufanye na mimi nimejamsa tufanye tufanye na mimi nimejamsa tufanye
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Satufanye. That is Polaris with Tufanye, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is a Power Rap Powerpuff Girls special edition. I'm here seated with some illustrious women from the Brick Show exhibition. And we've been talking about the state of arts exhibition in Kenya and just looking at the different challenges that they go through, but also some of the solutions that they are bringing to the table and how they are recalling us and forcing us to reimagine reimagine what it means to be a woman, a Kenyan, an African. It's really good to be able to see that play out as well. And so as we wrap up our conversation today, again, as I'm just stating right now, really, Brikicho is recalling us to introspect and to sort of reimagine the ways that we want to exist, as Kenyan women, right? Or as women, as Black women, for example. So what has been that journey been for you? Just kind of, because I think you cannot call people to do something that I think the Bible is the one that talks about you cannot give what you do not have. So in a way, that calling us to journey through and start exploring the parts of ourselves that we are navigating, I'm thinking you've also gone through the same kind of journey as well. So how much are you, I usually wonder just what happens in the minds of artists, really. I wonder what happens in your minds. You wanted the world to be scribbles. Yeah, so in basically what I'm asking is how much are you always reimagining, and even in the conversations that you're having with people on a daily, how are you causing us to reimagine and recalling us to kind of redream what this life would have been if at all maybe the colonization didn't happen, for example, or maybe the abductions did not happen, or maybe we do not live in a world where objectifying women or over-sexualizing and hypersexualizing women. Yeah, how does it play out in your mind? We'll start with you, Vania.
For me, I think I'm definitely always dreaming. I don't know if that's always in my head, but I notice things. I notice small details. I have a list of paintings to make, because whenever I notice something and I'm like, oh, I want to paint that, I want to make a whole series of it, I just add it to my list. I want to tell this story differently. So I think for me, the showing is a big part of it over the telling. It's easy to get into debates with people. Sometimes you don't always find people on your wavelength that can dream the same way. When you do, it's amazing. You just sit down and dream and create things, create worlds. Imagine just a whole different world and imagine that it's actually real. And I think that's the first step to change or revolution. It's just imagining and actually believing that things could be different. So I think having artist friends is so crucial, to artists feeling alive, because it can get to a point where you just feel so overwhelmed by maybe the darkness or the way things are not happening, because you're a dreamer, you're so creative, you're so imaginative that when you don't find people that you can share that with, or a space that you can even express that, then it can just slowly eat you up inside. So part of expressing or actually making art is keeping myself alive, and keeping hope alive. And then I love connecting with artists and just talking what may look like nonsense to other people. So there was a world and it was scribbles.
Scribbles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love that. Yeah. What about you? How has this work of causing us to reimagine what our realities would be, confronted the areas in your life that also need reimagination as well?
It's the piece I've done, it really confronted the dark things that maybe people are going through and what I was also going through at that time. So I like when things really, let's say, it's like it mirrors to you. Like, do you know that these are the things that you're going through? Do you know this about yourself? Like, I want to make sure that I create art that makes people self-aware of not just their feelings, but their habits or anything that they do.
Linah?
For me, I usually do art through beauty. I don't just look on the earth or anything, but I love beauty. So I usually put, okay, like the monochromed lady, it's modeling and beauty. The African golden woman, it's beauty too. I usually look on beauty.
Yeah. And that just kind of
and nature.
And nature,
Yeah.
and nature too. So do you spend a lot of your time in nature as well?
Yeah.
To just kind of get inspo?
Yeah, true. I usually go to somewhere clear. I'm an introvert person too.
We can tell.
Yeah. I usually go to just somewhere clear, beautiful. I just sit there like whole day. Yeah. Ama naenda Nakuru natembea kiasi naangalia nature. Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, we are very squeezed for time. We've come to almost the end of our show today. So as we wrap up this conversation, I wanted to talk about investing in you as an artist, right? Because you can't just create it's an investment. You're investing in time. You're learning, you're studying, all these things. So I had even brought it up in the morning in terms of like art residencies. Have you participated in such, and how helpful have they been in exposing you to the kind of ideas or ways of thinking that you need to build up on your art? Let's start with Vania.
That's a great question. I personally haven't. I at one point lived with some artists, and so we kind of had an art practice or a rhythm of art making, and there was a lot of ongoing feedback, and we pick a theme and we like create around this theme, and I think that was the closest thing to living in residence with artists that I've had.
Right.
But yeah, that's something that I'd like to experience.
Okay.
And I think you mentioned investing in us,
Yes.
I think just asking artists questions about the art or where it's coming from. You don't have to understand it, because sometimes even I don't understand the piece fully.
Yeah. That's so honest. I love that. Yeah, right. Rosebelle, what about you? How do we invest in artists?
I'd say you just have to learn more about art and also about yourself. If you learn more about yourself, then I feel like you will get close to knowing more about an art, because even you as an individual, your art, that's why you'll hear these things, or the art of thinking, the art of not giving a
Yes.
Anything. Yeah. So
the art of noticing.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as you understand yourself better, I think you'll come closer to understanding art. In terms of investing, I'd say spend time with anyone who is centered as a creative.
Right.
Then you'll get to know us better.
Yeah. Great. All right. As we wrap up, you want to jump in?
Yeah,
Sure.
just want to add something? I think I'd say also saving up to buy an art piece. Yeah, I think that's it makes us feel good. in as much as it's hard to part with some pieces, it's like if you know that somebody actually sat down and saved up, just like you'd save up to buy something else.
Yeah, a
and
couch.
You want this, and you want this piece of art to live with you. That's big, and art only increases in value most of the time. So it's an investment that someone's making.
It is. Yeah. So as we wrap up this conversation today, what would you hope maybe the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years of the world of art, especially as pertains to women, will look like? What would that world look like? We already know you want to live in a world full of scribble and please call me and abduct me into that world. But beyond that, what would be an ideal world for you as a woman who is a creator, who is an artist?
I think one really good indicator would be just seeing the number of students graduating from like high school saying, "Oh yeah, I'm pursuing art."
Yeah,
like just seeing something like that in Kenya, and that it's not, "Whoa, okay, you're crazy. Oh, good luck." So I think that would be a good indicator that as a society or as a community where we love art and pursue it and embrace it and support it.
Yeah. What about you, Belle?
I'd say we should just enjoy the art.
Just enjoy the
Just
art.
enjoy.
Yeah. Linah, as we wrap up. Yeah.
I was to say the same thing, but I will say if there is more women out there doing art, you should show up. Because I feel like other women are so afraid to show their talent, which is art, simply because kuna wanaume wengi wanafanya art. They should show up. Venye sikujua tunaweza patana na other women artists. I was like, what? Okay.
Where are you all coming from?
Yeah. But you should show up. Other women should show up.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Tell us, where do we get you? Which camera? All the platforms. If you have any exciting projects coming up, that's your camera. We roll the red carpet for you. This is your shameless plug. Let's go. Let's get it.
For me, mnaweza nipata kama Vikisasi. That's my artist name. I do music too. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel. Munipate pale TikTok, YouTube, all platforms. Yeah.
All right. Please go follow.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Belle Arts, and also I want to give a shout out to Art Club Kenya.
Yes.
They'll be having an art battle, the Creative Arena, tomorrow at Shah Houses from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. You guys should be there.
Should be there.
Yeah.
We have threatened you. You should be there.
Yes. Last
but not least, Vania.
Yeah. You can find me and my art on my website. It's www.nyamburavania.art, A-R-T. And I'm also on Instagram at Vania, VANIA.fineart.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So as we wrap up the show, please put us on any events, any cool things that are happening. We start with Vania.
Yeah. There's a really cool exhibition coming up, so I just wanted to share it in case there are any artists listening to this. It's being done by Kibera Arts District, but the theme is Peace and Justice by Kenyan artists, and the deadline for that is 1st October.
Okay.
And I believe that the opening of the exhibition is 18th October. So have like a week or something or less.
Yeah.
If you have something that you'd want to submit under that theme, go for it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We will be there. And then Kai?
Yes, and I just came today from an exhibition at the Nairobi Contemporary Art Institute by a Ugandan artist called Griffin. It's a very curious look into colonialism in Uganda, and you should go check it out. Definitely gets one thinking.
Right. At Roslyn
Riviera Mall.
Along Limuru Road. So please make your way there. I just might go. Let me also plug you in. So we have the Generations and Memories exhibition happening. Well, the opening night was yesterday. That was the 18th. And it's going to be running all the way till the 9th of October. It's happening and showing at the Hazina Trade Center, second mezzanine, the second mezzanine floor, which is in the Nairobi CBD. Very cool concepts there, I have to say. Antonio Sol was there. I met him for the first time ever as well. And we just got to chat about what he was exhibiting at the Generations and Memories exhibition. Our very own Kigundu was also a part of this exhibition, putting together the exhibition as well. So please, if you can find your way to Hazina Trade Center, make sure you find your way there. I mean, it's cool times. amazing times that we are living in. Then, of course, our in-house girlie, Miss Reginald herself, she has an upcoming event which is celebrating Lucky Dube's legacy on the 18th of October. The early bird tickets are going at 1,000 bob, and you can get them at Mad Fun. This is a show that is proudly brought to you by Ital Groove. So please, please, please make your way to the Baraza Media Lab Industrial Area on the 18th of October as we celebrate the living legacy of Mr. Lucky Dube. I'll be there. You definitely should not miss out on that as well. Ladies, thank you so much for making the time to speak to us on Power Up today. And it's very exciting what you guys are doing. I hope, I wish you all the very best in your endeavors, and call us for Brikicho edition 2. Perhaps we might be going to Paris. Who knows? Maybe this one is going to be in Paris, you know? Yeah, you're better lock in. Exactly. So thank you so much, Linah. Thank you so much, Belle Arts. Thank you so much, Vania. And in absentia, our asanteni sana.
Thank you.
Please go to Brikicho. Again, go to Brikicho. It's showing at the Nairobi Art Gallery all the way till the 27th of September. That has been our time on the Power Up Show, on the Powerpuff Girls edition. I've been your host with the most, Wanyoike. I will catch you on Monday, and this Monday I will be having a conversation with the one and only lawyer who is very renowned for the amazing work that she's doing around advocacy for legal awareness in Kenya, Miss Dora herself. So do catch me on the Power Morning Drive Show from 8 a.m. this coming Monday as we continue to have a conversation about opening up the civic space, talking about civic education and why it's important for you as a Kenyan citizen to be aware of what's happening within the legal field. And also we will explore just a little bit of the fun ways that she goes around teaching legal awareness. So I will catch you on Monday, 8 a.m. all the way till 10 a.m. For now, Ital Groove is coming in about 30 minutes. So please catch Flozzy with, she brings you the cool vibes, reggae, nice and easy. What a way to usher your weekend as well. So please make sure you catch her from 4 p.m. all the way till 6 p.m. It's hasta la vista from me. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you on Monday. Bye for now.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Living in the truth of love, living in the truth of life. I go to mango tree, love my mango seed, smiling every day, special all the way, sha la 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 la. Under me mango tree, see my world so free, smiling all the way, special every day. You make me cool in your shadows, through the breeze of the winds, your lips whistling in my ears, singing me the songs of love. You protect me, stand firm for me through the rings of time we hold, through the waves of space we sail, sha la 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 la. I go to mango tree, love my mango seed, smiling every day, special all the way, sha la 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 la. Under me mango tree, see my world so free, smiling all the way, special every day. In their darkness I will hold you, reflecting the inner light, reflecting the inner sight, yeah, yeah, yeah. Many children I will give to you, reflecting our inner light, reflecting our inner sight, sha la 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 la. I go to mango tree, love my mango seed, smiling every day, special all the way, sha la 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 la. Under me mango tree, see my world so but I know you're here with me when I look in your eyes. You make me smile. The things you do. Sha la 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 la. Go to mango tree. Love my mango seed. Smiling every day. Special all the way. Sha la 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 la. Under me mango tree. See my world so free. Smiling all the way. Special every day. You make me cool in your shadows. Through the breeze of the winds. Your lips whistling in my ears. Singing me the songs of love. You protect me. Stand firm for me. Through the rings of time we hold. Through the waves of space we sail. Sha la 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 la. I go to mango tree. Love my mango seed. Smiling every day. Special all the way. Sha la 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 la. Under me mango tree. See my world so free. Smiling all the way. Special every day.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.